Hello everyone! Today guys, I'm gonna show you how to report of birth sa ating mga babies. I-click nyo lang yan guys, ang Embassy of the Republic of the Philippines, and then it will brings you to the report of birth. Dito hanapin lang natin ang form para sa report of birth. Mag-focus muna tayo dito, okay? And at the end of this video, ipakita ko sa inyo lahat ng mga dokumento na kailangan i-send sa mga consulate, okay? So, i-click nyo yung report of birth form. So, ito na yung report of birth form, guys. And then, mayroon akong sample dito na ipapakita sa inyo. But first, guys, hanapin nyo muna yung consulate finder nyo kung saan kayo na state dito sa US. So, make sure na hanapin nyo yung consulate nyo para matanggap nila yung mga dokumento na isi-send nyo guys. So, halimbawa, ako nasa Tennessee. So, yung address namin sa consulate is based kami sa Washington DC, Philippine Embassy of Washington DC kasi nasa Tennessee kami. So, kayo, make sure alam nyo yung state nyo at hanapin nyo yung consulate kasi doon kayo magsisend ng mga documents, okay? So, ito na yung sample guys ng report of birth. So, dito guys, halimbawa, yung last name ng baby is Smith. Yung first name niya is Josh. At yung middle name naman niya is Cabello. Ito yung apelido ng mommy niya. So, kung saan pinanganak yung baby, ilagay nyo dyan. Example sa akin is Cookeville, Tennessee. Yung date of birth ng baby, yung sex niya, male or female, yung type of birth. Yung type of birth guys, kung single ba siya pinanganak, or twins siya nung pinanganak ng mommy. Tsaka yung ang birth order niya, kung first siya or pangalawa, including na yun guys, yung halimbawa may namatay na kapatid niya, tapos ibilang nyo din yun kung ikailan siya nang siya pinanganak. Sa baba guys, detail ito ng parents. So sa left side, this is a father's side. Example, last name is Smith, first name is John, middle name is Michael. Sa US kasi parang ikalawang pangalan, yun na yung middle name nila. Citizenship, of course, US citizen kasi American citizen yung father. Yung date ng birth ng father, kung saan pinanganak ang father. And then religion, Christians. Ito namang naturalized date and place of registration as a Philippine citizen. We put here not applicable. And then this one is a mother's side. It should be a single name ng dalaga pa yung mama, okay? Bawa last name niya Cabello. First name is Shesta. Middle name is Canteri. Citizenship is Filipino. And date of birth ng mama, kung saan siya pinanganak. Bawa Bacolod, Philippines. Diyan pinanganak yung mommy. At yung religion naman ng mommy is Roman Catholic. So, not applicable pa din kasi Filipino citizen siya, hindi siya naturalized. Okay? And then, andito naman sa ibaba, yung civil status of parents, kasi kasal sila, married, in my case. And then, date of marriage, kung saan naman sila kinasal. Example, Cookeville, Tennessee. So, dito sa ibaba, as a signature of informant over printed name, kasi ako yung mama, so pangalan ko ang ilagay dito. Okay? And as I am a mother, so lagay ko dyan yung pangalan ko at mother. Dito sa ibaba guys, dalhin nyo to sa bangko kasi sila yung magsisealed at magsasign na may witness. Okay? Wala kayong ilalagay dito, kundi yung mga tao na nagwo-work sa bangko. So, ito na yung guys, yung cover letter na isinend ko sa Philippines Embassy of Washington DC. So, dito sa cover letters, ang isulat nyo dito ay yung name nyo, address, yung Gmail nyo, saka yung phone number. And then yung date kung kailan nyo sinend yung documents, yung consulate finder nyo, yung embassy. Sa akin yung Embassy of the Philippines Civil Registration Unit, 1617 Massachusetts Avenue, Washington DC 236. Ito yung address kung saan ko sinend yung documents ko. Tsaka yung title nito is Report of Birth. So, sa cover letter ko, yung sinulat ko ay, Dear Sir or Madam, I am writing to submit the report of birth of my 2 children, their names, who were born in the United States. As a former Filipino citizen who has acquired U.S. citizenship, I would like to report their birth and apply for their recognition as a Filipino citizens. Enclosed, please find my son's report of birth supporting documents. Contents includes processing fee of $25 money order, processing fee of $25 money order for both my kids na bawat isa sa kanila 25 yung binayad ko. Kaso gusto ko mabilis kaya pina-expedite ko, nagbayad ako ng additional $10 each. Okay? And then 4 original report of birth forms notarized, 1 original and 4 photocopies of each child birth certificate. 4 original affidavit of delayed registration of birth of my 2 sons, signed and notarized, 1 original and 4 photocopies of their father birth certificate, 4 exact photocopies of a government issue identification card or US passport data page of both parents, yung sa harap na pictures, 4 exact photocopies of my previous Philippine passport as a proof of parents' Filipino citizenship, 1 original and 4 photocopies of my Philippines birth certificate to prove my Filipino nationality, 4 exact photocopies of U.S. permanent resident card to prove Filipino nationality, 4 exact photocopies of a U.S. certificate of naturalization to prove Filipino nationality at the time of birth, 4 exact photocopies of marriage certificate, 1 self-addressed return envelope via USPS priority mail flat rate envelope with 10.10 stamp US dollars and tracking numbers. The details of my son's birth are as follows: their names and date of birth. And then I took my oath of allegiance as a U.S. citizen on October, and my sons were born, their date of birth, this report of birth as a derivative citizen, and I request that my sons be recognized as Filipino citizens through me. Thank you for your attention to this matter. I look forward to receiving the process report of birth and recognitions of my sons as Filipino citizens. Copies of documents submitted are exact photocopies of unaltered documents, and I understand that may be required to submit additional proof or documents to prove my citizenship or identify pursuant to the Philippines passport law at a later date. Sincerely yours, your name and your signatures. So, sa money order guys, punta lang kayo sa bank, bili kayo ng money order sa akin through MoneyGram. So, nagbayad ako ng $25, tsaka $10 kasi pina-expedite ko. 25 yung report of birth. So, ito yung receipt na binalik nila sa akin. Okay? Saka sa money order guys, don't forget to write your name and payable to Embassy of the Philippines and the address, okay? Your address. Okay, ito yung affidavit for delayed registration of birth ng anak mo kung halimbawa delayed na yung pagre-register. In my case kasi, almost 4 years na or 5 na delayed yung pag-register ka sa anak ko. So, ito yung form na kailangan mo. So, dito, lagay mo yung pangalan mo as a mother, yung age mo, kung married ka, and then yung lugar nyo dito sa US, and dito sa ibaba, I am the applicant for the delayed registration of my birth or the birth of name ng anak mo dito sa number 1, and number 2, kung kailan or kung kailan pinanganak yung anak mo dito. And number 3, kung sino ang nandun nang nanganak siya, yung midwife or doctor, kung saan sa pinanganak, sa ang hospital resides at. Number 4, that he or she is a citizen of, dito kung US citizen siya, dito mo ilagay. And number 5, that his parents, yung pangalan ng mama ng bata at saka yung tatay, kung kinasal ba kayo nung pinanganak ang baby, at saan kayo pinanganak, dyan mo ilagay. And then sa number 6, that the reason for the delay in registering his birth, sa akin inilagay ko lang yung lack of knowledge, or you can put anything else that reason nga bakit na-delay yung registration, or due to COVID, lagay nyo dyan. And that a copy of my or his birth certificate is needed for the purpose of, so dito kailangan nating report of birth, okay? Nagsisend tayo ng report of birth ng babies. And number 8, for the applicant only, that I am married to, lagay nyo dito yung name. And for the father of a mother, lagay mo dito na ikaw yung mother, okay? In my case, I put that I am the mother of the said person. And then dito, yung name mo, okay? Pwede mo din ilagay dito yung married name mo. And dito magsasign ang sa bangko, okay? Dali nyo dito sa bank, manonotarize sila dito. So, wala kayong gagawin this side, kundi yung sa bangko. Dali nyo dito sa bangko, free lang yung magpanotarize, okay? So, yan yung affidavit of delayed registration of birth. Kung late nyo na pinaregister yung anak nyo, okay? So, dito guys, affidavit for delayed registration of marriage. Pwede nyo siya isabay pag hindi pa kayo nakasend ng report of marriage nyo sa Pilipinas. Pag mag-send kayo ng report of birth ng anak nyo, pwede nyo to isabay, okay? So, yung name mo, or ikaw bilang asawa, name as example, my name is Shesta Canteri Smith, ilagay mo dyan, both of legal age, tapos and with this residence and postal address nyo dito sa US, and after having a duly sworn to in accordance with law, do hereby depose and say that we are the applicant for the delayed registration of marriage of pangalan ng husband mo, and full name of wife. Wait, dito, yung ilagay mo yung last name na ng asawa mo ha, dito. Dito, pwede mo ilagay mo dito yung maiden name mo, yung dalaga ka pa, tsaka dito yung last name na ng married name mo. That we married on the date ng kinasal kayo. A place of marriage, makikita mo to sa marriage certificate nyo, kung saan kayo kinasal, at kung kailan kayo ikinasal, okay? So, the time of marriage, kung ikaw ay Filipino citizens or hindi pa, okay? And then, the reason for the delay in registering of marriage was due to COVID, ilagay mo dyan, or lack of knowledge, supporting documents. So, lagay mo lang yung reason mo kung bakit na-delayed yung pag-register ng marriage nyo, okay? So, everyone has their own reason. So, put your own reason here kung bakit na-delayed ka magpa-register ng marriage certificate nyo. Yung registration of marriage nyo sa Pinas, okay? And then dito, pangalan ng asawa, tsaka pangalan ng babae. Husband and wife. Bago kayo mag-sign guys, tips to kailangan para hindi kayo pabalik-balik sa bangko, pwede nyo ilagay yung name nyo dito, pero huwag kayo magperma hanggat hindi pa nakaperma ang pag-notarize nito, okay? Pagpunta nyo dun sa bangko, magpeperma kayo dito sa harap mismo ng magnonotarize. Kasi kailangan nila ng witness yan, okay? So, yan lang yung affidavit for delayed registration of marriage. Basic lang, okay? Pangalan nyo ng dalaga pa kayo, address nyo, pangalan ng asawa nyo, nung kinasal na kayo, yung husband, last name, tsaka yung full names ang asawa nyo as a wife, apelido ng asawa nyong dalhin dito, okay? Saan kayo ikinasal, at saka yung date na nagkasal kayo. Makikita yun sa marriage certificate nyo. Filipino na ba nung kinasal na kayo? And then, the reason, ang reason yung bakit kayo na-delete of registration. And then, yung sign nyo sa harap mismo ng magnanotary sa bangko. Sa bangko, guys, libre lang. Ha? So, yun na yan.